Welcome back to Flex Yoga. My name is Daphna. Today we are getting into a relaxing, restorative morning yoga flow. You're only going to need one block. If you don't have a block, you could always use like a thick cushion or a thick pillow. We're just taking a few minutes in a supported bridge pose, kind of in the beginning of class. So it would be nice for you to have something to kind of rest your body onto. We'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to set up my block kind of by my side, and I'm coming into, or onto my back rather. So you can bring your feet into hips distance, your hands behind your thighs, and then just slowly allow yourself to roll all the way down onto your back. We'll allow the arms to extend along the sides of the body, bringing the palms to face up, and then just walk your feet to the outer edges of the mat, kind of heel toe your toes in, and allow the knees to collapse on one another. And we'll just close down the eyes here for a moment. Take a nice big breath from the nose. Big sigh out. Another inhale. And exhale. And again, a big breath in. Big breath out. We'll seal the lips and start to breathe in and out through the nose. And just allow your whole entire body the opportunity to be supported by the ground, by the mat. Feeling the difference between kind of the cocoon that is your bed and that soft, kind of gentle opening here. Feeling the difference between what it felt like to get out of bed and what it feels like to now kind of lie back on a harder surface. Notice how that starts to wake up your body. And as you breathe, can you allow the backside of your rib cage to press into the ground? And can you allow the front side of your rib cage to expand? And as you exhale, feel the way that the whole rib cage slowly kind of comes back in, hugs back into the midline. Try to deepen into your breath a little bit more, encouraging an even longer inhale and an even more expansive exhale. Slowly beginning to blink the eyes open, take in the ceiling above you, and just start to notice kind of the light in the room. Start to heel toe your feet into hips distance so that they kind of align with your glutes. Arms are extending down the sides of the body, palms will face down. Roll the shoulder blades underneath themselves. With the inhale, kind of drop the tailbone down towards the feet, flattening the spine on the ground. Scoop the hips up off the ground. As you start to extend the arms back overhead, you're lifting the hips up into a grip bridge pose. And exhale, you'll lower yourself all the way back down. Let's do that 2 more times. With your inhale, you start by flattening the lower back as you begin to scoop your hips. Sweep the arms all the way back. And as we exhale, we'll lower the hips and lower the arms. And again, inhale, scoop the hips as you reach the arms back. And this time you'll keep your hips lifted, begin to lower the arms, reach for that block, the bolster, whatever you have, and slide it underneath your sacrum, so underneath that tailbone. And then you can release the arms back down in the same way that you kind of started practice. Maybe the palms will face up. So we can keep both knees bent here. Or if you wish to just explore a little bit of a deeper opening in the hip flexors, you can maybe extend your right leg all the way forward. If you did extend the right leg, or if you didn't, we're just taking a deep breath in, deep breath out, a deep breath in, deep breath out, and a deep breath in, deep breath out. Bend into that right knee again as you inhale. Exhale, straighten into your left leg if you extended into the right leg. If you kept your knees bent, you can keep them bent still for an inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly with your next inhale, let's bend back into that left knee if we extended it. Start to squeeze into the glutes and slowly tuck your tailbone under as you begin to pick up your hips up off of the block or bolster and slide that prop out from under you. Lowering down really nice and slow until the whole entire spine is on the ground. Really good. Heel toe the right foot all the way to the outer right edge of the mat, and then cross the left ankle over the right knee. Reach the arms overhead, maybe grab opposite elbows if that feels good in your shoulders. If that doesn't, then you could just reach the arms overhead naturally. Allow the legs to now drop over to the left. If your arms are extended overhead, you don't have to keep them straight. You can keep a little bend in the elbows so that your arms are easy. And if you're grabbing the elbows, just make sure that you're not kind of forcing anything here. Breathing into the right hip flexor and the right IT band. We're taking an inhale and an exhale. An inhale and an exhale. Another big breath in, big breath out. Slowly with your next inhale, let's lift the legs back in through center. Heel toe the right foot back into the midline, uncross the left ankle from the right knee, and heel toe the left foot to the outer left side of the mat. Cross the right ankle over the left knee and slowly drop the knees over to the right. And we'll breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Another inhale here and exhale. Really good. Slowly bring your legs back through center. Uncross the right ankle from the left, setting the feet back down. Release the arms all the way back down along the sides of the waist, and let's straighten the left leg forward. Hug the right knee into your chest and just kind of pull the knee in a few times. Good. Taking it into a twist, lead the right knee with the left hand over to the left side, and then keeping a little bend in that right elbow, allow the right elbow to open out to the right and your gaze to fall over the right shoulder. We'll take a big breath in, big breath out. Allow the right knee to weigh heavily with the weight of gravity as it drops towards the ground. We'll take another 2 big breath in, big breath out. And again, a big breath in, big breath out. With your next inhale, draw that right knee back through center. Set the sole of the right foot onto the ground. Set the sole of the left foot onto the ground. Now pull the left knee into your chest as you extend the right leg all the way forward, resting the foot on the ground, and we'll just pull the left knee into the chest a few times, feeling kind of the opening in the hip flexors at the tops of the thighs. And we'll take a big breath in. Use the right hand to guide the left knee over towards the right. And then keeping a little bend in the left elbow. Open the left arm to the left as you allow your gaze to fall over that left shoulder. And let's take a big breath in. Big breath out. Allowing the weight of that left knee to fall with gravity. An inhale and an exhale. And another big breath in. Big breath out. With your next inhale, let's draw the left knee back in. Set the sole of the left foot onto the ground. Set the sole of the right foot onto the ground. We'll take a big breath in as we stretch the arms all the way back overhead. Exhale with as much control as you can. Start to roll yourself up into a seat. You can bring your hands behind your thighs to help yourself up into that seat. And then we're going to just come into a cross-legged seat, bringing the right ankle in front of the left or crossing the right leg in front of the left. Starting with some side stretches, let's take a big breath in. Reach your right arm up. Exhale over to the left. Gaze underneath that right arm. Let's take a big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. And slowly inhale, come back up into a seat. Stretch both arms up. Interlace your fingers. Take an inhale to really stretch the palms up. Lift your chest. Exhale, gently round into the spine, pulling the chin to your chest as you press the fingers or the palms forward. Inhale to open through the chest. Exhale to round gently, tucking the chin to the chest and pressing the palms forward. Inhale to come up through center. Exhale, gently release your hands down to fold in front of your legs. You can rest your hands on the ground if that's enough. You can come down to the forearms, or if it feels good, you can stack one forearm over the other and your forehead on top of that top forearm. If you want a little bit more depth in this forward fold, you can walk your hands over towards the left knee. So you'll kind of be folding over that left thigh primarily. We'll take another inhale. Exhale. Another inhale. And exhale. Slowly with your next inhale, let's walk the hands back into the body, and we'll switch the crossing of the legs here, so that left leg is going to come in front of the right. For a side stretch, the right hand stays down. Let's inhale, stretch the left arm up, and exhale over to the right. Inhale, and exhale. Another inhale, and exhale. Good. With your next inhale, sit up tall, stretch both arms up overhead, interlace the fingers, flip the palms up. We'll take a big breath to lift and open the chest. Exhale, round into the spine, press the palms forward, dome into the upper back. Inhale to lift and expand through the heart. Exhale, round into the spine, press the palms forward, dome into the upper back. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, gently release your hands and come into a fold, resting either your hands, the forearms, or if you did it before, you can stack one forearm over the other and then rest your forehead on that top forearm. And again, if you did it last time, then you are absolutely welcome to look for more depth here by walking your hands and your body over towards the right, allowing the chest to kind of rest over the right thigh this time. So we'll take a big breath in. Big breath out. A big inhale. Big exhale. With your next inhale, we'll walk the hands back into the body. Stretch the arms all the way back up overhead. Collect the palms as you exhale. Bring the palms of your hands down through center and into your heart. Allow yourself to think of one word or one intention that you would like to take with you into your day. Be it that sense of relaxation that you established in your practice, or the presence in your breath, or your ability to stay kind of grounded to your foundation. With your next inhale, we'll draw the thumbs to your third eye, recognizing mind, intellect, intuition. Exhale, bow the chin to the chest, recognizing light, life, and love within. Thank you so much for taking the time to move your body this morning. I have absolutely no doubt that this practice will have created so much room, so much capacity for you to take on this new day with a sense of clarity and lightness. I really hope that you enjoyed this class, and if you did, then please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more, and maybe even share it with a friend or a loved one. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.